another episode of Training Ground Dispatch here on the SDH Network, presented by Kaiser Permanente. I'm Madison Crews, and I was at the Children's Healthcare of Atlanta Training Ground getting ready as Atlanta United prepares to go on the road to face Chicago this Saturday. We had the opportunity to catch up with Jay Fortune and Matt Edwards after training today. We talked a lot about that last matchup against Nashville and what they need to work on going into Chicago this Saturday, and also talking about staying positive and being in the right mindset, especially when you're in a difficult stretch like this. And here's what they had to say. How is your connection with Pedro grown over the past couple of times you've gotten to start on the left side?
It's been good. I think we've always had a connection even when I was playing in midfield, just because I've kind of been on the left side a little bit more. So I was always having to be an option for him. And then I think last year against Philly, actually, there was a little 20-minute spell where I went out wide, and we've always made jokes about it since then. And then, when I found out I was playing there again against Philly, he had a field day. So I think we've always had a good connection over the past couple seasons.
Being in the midfield already, how have those skills helped translate when you are on that left side? And because we saw you in Nashville kind of tucking in a little bit to help in those moments where it was a bit of an overload. So how has that helped?
It's helped a lot. I think you're on the left, but a lot of times, like you said, I'm tucked into the middle of the field, and that helps because I'm comfortable in those positions. Defensively, I understand the role of a midfielder and what the midfielder might want out of a winger. So to try and help Clicky whenever I can, but also to just knowing when it's time to be out wide, just understanding the balance between the two. But playing in the pockets, it wasn't too difficult for me.
Talk a little bit more about that overcomplicating, because we've heard a couple of guys say that. What have you guys talked about in-house as far as, what are you going to do differently maybe than not do?
I mean, we've played the sport for a while, and I think we know the simple things to do well, but sometimes you can lack confidence in doing those simple things well. So I think for us, it's just staying positive, knowing that we're capable of doing certain things and staying positive through it all, and then keep going with the things the manager says and really hammering down those simple ideas and keep going at that, and then trying not to do too much ourselves.
Just having dogs around, keep it positive.
For sure. I think it adds a good thing to the group for sure.
In a difficult stretch like this, what are some things that you do personally to help you stay focused and mentally reset and stay positive?
Try to take your mind off things as much as possible, I would say. Just doing things that you enjoy. And then when you're coming here, being as happy and motivated as possible, just to keep going. Yeah, it's a difficult period, but we can come out of it. I think all of us believe that, which is the most important thing. And just staying together as a group. And then doing things outside the pitch that we all enjoy to do. Like, I enjoy golfing, so just doing that every once in a while, playing video games, just to stay locked in when we come here.
Not only did we get the chance to chat with Jay and Matt, we also had the opportunity to meet some new friends. We had a couple of therapy dogs at the training ground today, so it's always nice. It made my morning when I had the chance to see them. It's always nice when you get to wake up and you get to pet a dog, you get to see a dog, and they were beautiful golden retrievers, so it was very, very fun day at the training ground. But Atlanta United goes on the road to face Chicago this Saturday at 2:30 p.m. The pregame show is going to start at 1:30 p.m. with myself and Abe Gordon from the studio, and then we're going to toss it over to Mike Conti and Jason Longshore as they're going to be in Chicago for the call on 92.9 The Game and the Odyssey app. Thank you guys so much for listening to this edition of Training Ground Dispatch, and we'll be back on Friday with another one.